Tornado touchdown north of Kalamazoo. Viewers caught the incredible sight on camera. This was the scene near Gull Lake tonight. We have team coverage for you. Barton Dieters is speaking with residents impacted by the storm, but we do want to start with our own storm teammate meteorologist Ellen Baca. She tracked it and she's in the field for us tonight.
Leon, this was definitely a tornado, and one of the clear indications that we have that it is because of the type of storm damage that we're seeing. So this is just one of the areas that we're seeing some of the downed trees. And I want you to look at this damage closely, because not only are we seeing, obviously, tree damage, we're seeing these sheared off pieces of the tree being thrown down. So it's not like wind damage where you have all the trees thrown in one direction. Instead, the tops of the trees have been sheared and splintered. And again, that is a clear telltale sign that this was an actual vortice that did the damage instead of a high wind event. And I was in the tracking center earlier and I was looking at radar, and radar is one of those tools that we use to see what's happening, but storm damage is another clear indicator of what's going on. On top of that, as we mentioned, we had viewer video to help confirm what was going on. This was the scene, this was the storm, and you can see as it was rolling through the Richland area, it started to pop down vortices. Sean caught this and he sent it to us. So using all three of those tools combined, the radar, the storm damage, and the video, I'm very confident in saying that this was an actual confirmed tornado touchdown here in the Richland area. Now remember, this was just one of 3 tornado-warned storms this evening. It's looking like we have very minimal damage at this point, but as the sun comes up tomorrow, we could very well see that change. Really, though, Barton, you took off right after this report came in, and you started to find out who is impacted. What are some of the stories behind this damage?
Well, you can see here all the damage that was done here. Mr. Hahn lives here, and this is his crushed by tree limbs. He's taking it all in stride. He's saying that it was pretty exciting to watch. He stood outside watching from his glass window and said that he wasn't scared at all. But we did talk to other folks who said seeing this storm come over, seeing the big clouds and the tornadoes lifting water right out of the lake in one case was pretty intense. Here's what these folks had to say that we talked to today.
I saw leaves flying. I saw branches twirling. I saw a tornado maybe come over the lake. It wasn't whirling, though.
No.
It just like went down.
I know once they issued the tornado warning, it had just started lightning and thundering here, and the rain was moving in. And then eventually the wind picked up. And so I fortunately don't have a basement here, so I was kind of in the hallway as the winds came up. And I happened to just peek around the corner as I thought it was clearing, and I happened to catch the tail end of water being lifted out of the lake as the storm was moving north. It was very wild to see what the water was actually lifting out of the lake up into the air.
Probably not something you're going to forget real soon.
No, probably not.
Right. Well, we talked to people in Richland and in Hickory Corners, and they're all very grateful that no one was hurt in this, and this wasn't much worse than as it could have been. We talked to the Hickory Corners deputy fire chief. He described this as, we dodged a huge bullet here, and that's just true. But the big thing here, of course, no one injured, so people will be able to clean up and they'll get their power back eventually. But we're going to stay here and we'll keep you informed. We'll be back tomorrow to let you know what exactly the damage was. Live in Hickory Corners, Barton Dieters, 24-hour News 8.